Here we go. It's Sunday again. If you can believe it. I can't. I can't believe that it's Sunday already. Which is actually the topic of my last video. This microphone, man, you absolutely need to be talking directly into it. It's wild. I mean, that's how microphones work. Good morning. You know what? I do this every week. I don't know if I ever actually introduce myself, but I mean, my username is my name, so I'm Jess. I make zines. Today, what are we doing? November 24th. Today's my brother's birthday. Happy birthday. He is off on a little adventure, enjoying himself for his birthday, and I am stuck here in the rain. It's pouring. Hence the subject line of this stream. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Because man, it really, like, I feel like autumn really descended really quickly, and it's just been so depressingly dark. I gotta get out my light box because, man. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with morning pages. I'm gonna write on paper. Apologies, I don't have my camera. I don't have my phone to be my desk camera today because I didn't plug it in last night, so it was way down in the red. We're gonna do some morning pages first, and then we're gonna make a zine, and I'm thinking it's gonna be about fall, about how depressingly dark it is, and how we can keep going, even though we might not want to. I think very good, relevant topic. Also kind of related to the Zine Jam, right? Because the Zine Jam theme is next. So, how do we get through the darkest season of the year and get to what's next? How do we keep going to get to what's next? The other thing that we're going to do today is finally upload my zine, because if you remember last week, I made a zine and I finished that zine and I said, I will upload it later. I did not do that. I did not upload it. I realized that I had to make a cover image. I had to do the copy, and it's just, I didn't do it. So this is the this is the topic of my last video. I should have put a link in the description, but on my channel, I've posted a video on Thursday about how weekly schedules are not working for me anymore. I can't do this. It feels suffocating. Like, when you get old, time goes so fast. You don't believe it when you're a kid, but time just continues to go faster and faster. So, like, I said I was going to upload that zine that I made last week. I said I was going to do it this week. I thought, okay, I might not get it done Sunday afternoon, but I'll probably get it done Monday. And now it is Sunday again, and I didn't do anything. So I want to try a 2-week schedule. This is what I'm thinking. Because I love making so many different kinds of videos, but they don't all fit in a 7-day schedule. But they do fit in nicely into a 14-day schedule. So here's the thing. Here's the jam. And part of changing my schedule is I'm going to change the jam schedule just a little bit. So if you see here, the deadline, oh, you can't see that. Okay. I had to check to see that my head isn't covering it. December 8th. Okay. This jam is over December 8th. If I take off next week, if I don't do Sunday Zine next week, then I will come back and do Sunday Zine on December 8th. But if we kept the jam schedule the way it has been going, where it starts the following week, then my stream schedule will be off of the deadline schedule. And I don't like that. I don't like the deadline going by without me doing a stream. So I'm going to put them right next to each other. So when number 4 ends, number 5 is going to start the exact same time. I'm going to get it set up so that it starts the exact same time. So it just means that there's no longer 1 week of nothing in between. Now it just, what's that called? Concurrent. It goes concurrently. There you go. Which means I will not be here next week. I'm not going to do a stream next week. And then I will do it the week after. So it's going to be every other week starting today. Does that make sense? I was thinking I would make a little graphic and then put it up in the community tab. I think I can post there, right? You don't need to have a certain number. I keep meaning to check. Okay. So you still have 2 weeks though for this jam. You still got 2 weeks. We do have though, let's take a look. We do have a submission. Somebody else was on the ball, not me. We've got Bev coming in clutch for us. Bev has always got something for us. Ooh, look at this. So we have some beautiful signs about what to do to be hopeful. Don't give up. Keep going. I remember that one. Keep going. And what else we have? I can do it. Yes, awesome. And then we have, this one is, don't give up. All right. So, and she's got a YouTube video. So go check that out. Go check out Bev on YouTube. She is the Deaf Sketcher. So I think if you search that, you will find her. That is her username here on Itch as well, too. Thank you, Bev, so much for starting us off, getting in a submission. I have been a little bit lax about promoting it recently. I decided to rejoin Mastodon. Are you on this website? So Mastodon is like Twitter, except that it's open source, so it's not one single website. It's like a program. Okay, so I do need to log in. Can I do that? I'm going to switch over to my pages so that I can log in here. Because you know what would be really good is to like actually promote this stream. Maybe I should do that right now. All right, here we go. So this is Mastodon. You can join what they call an instance, which is the name of the website that you join, but all of it is connected with the same technology. So my username is xo.zone/@Jess. Which is, I know it's confusing. I should put a link. But just because you are not on xoxo.zone doesn't mean that you can't follow me, and I can follow you. That's the beauty of this technology. It's what they call decentralized, right? So we're not all on one website. We are on separate websites, but connected by the same technology. I know a lot of people went to Blue Sky, Blue Sky is very much like Twitter. So there's a lot of people there. I joined this way back when. Oh, you can actually see right there. I joined April 25, 2022, which I can tell you that's the day, or very close to the day, that we found out that Elon Musk was going to buy Twitter. That is why I joined. So it's exactly the same, right? Just little tiny posts, just like that. So I'm going to try to do this a little bit more. It's a way to do blogging, but with less pressure, I would say, right? Just in the same way that, like, I joined Twitter, if you can believe this, I joined Twitter in 2006. December 2006. It's the very first year that Twitter was around. And I loved it so much. And I don't know if we'll ever really capture that magic again. I don't know that Blue Sky or Mastodon or any of the others that are out there will ever feel like early Twitter again. And that is okay. Makes me sad, but it is okay, right? Nothing lasts forever. And I'm a very ephemeral person in terms of, like, I can just let it go. I didn't always used to be. And I'm also paradoxically kind of like a archival person. Like, I save everything. I don't save everything, but I save a lot of stuff that people probably don't. So, like, I still have all of my tweets. I downloaded my archive in like maybe like 2019, maybe something like that. I downloaded my entire archive and then I deleted everything. And if you look at my website right now, if you look at my blog, I only have posts from 2024, but I have nearly my entire archive going back to 2002. It's just not public right now. So maybe one day. I was going to post a link, but now I'm not sure, like, how do I find that link without disrupting the stream? Let's look at pages. No. Let's look at Pomo. Let's do morning pages first. Okay. Let's do that first. Gotta get some of this crap out of my head, right? That's why I'm rambling so much. I haven't done my morning pages. I haven't gotten my ideas out yet. All right, we're going to do 15 minutes. So you can write on paper. You can write in a little document. If you have Apple Notes or something. Excuse me. I'm doing that on paper today. I am trying. I'm trying desperately. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, there you can see that. I'm trying desperately to get this pen to be empty, and it just keeps writing. Like, I swear there's like no ink left in there. And yet it just keeps writing, and it just keeps writing like as thick and juicy as usual. Though I'm not sure what's going on. It's kind of like a little magic pen right now. But I've been trying to get it to die so that I can refill it with a different color, right? I want to clean it and change colors. So I've been trying to get this thing to empty out, and it's not. So that's one reason why I'm writing on paper today. Also, I just love writing on paper. It is just what I love. So I have this date stamp. It is a Trodat or Trodo. I don't know if you pronounce the T or not. At the T at the end. I started using date stamps long enough ago that this is my second one that I've bought. And they have like, I don't know, maybe like 8 years on them. I love it. It's like $11, but I stamp everything that I write because I save everything that I write. You know, just like I save all those archives. I save all my notebooks. And all, I mean, not all my writing. There really is a lot of stuff that I just toss. You know, I don't need to keep absolutely everything, but I do like to keep a lot of stuff. And I really like to keep my journals, you know, the ones that I actually am writing, you know, journaling, morning pages, diary kind of stuff. So all of those I do keep. One of these days, I think maybe one of my December videos is going to be like a little tour of my, 2000, so that'll be, oh my gosh, 23 years of notebooks I have in like 3 boxes all around my house. All right, 15 minutes. We're going to write 15 minutes. That means just stream of consciousness. Don't stop yourself. Cross it out and move on. Don't worry about erasing or whiteout. Just write what is on your mind. And if what is on your mind is, I don't know what to write, then you write that. And you just keep going. Because eventually you'll get the cruft out of there. And then you'll actually you'll get an idea. So I'm writing, number 1, to get the cruft out. Number 2, I'm trying to think of some ideas for this zine that we're going to make. Because I do think I really want to do something that's like how to survive the winter. How to get through. How to not succumb to the darkness. All right. So I'm going to turn this on and I'm going to turn my mic off. Here we go. That's it. That was 15 minutes. How did that feel? I was surprised there at the end. I had even looked up. I looked up and I saw it was 1 minute 20, and then I like really got into that next sentence. Oh, I just remembered something I want to write down on my list. So I have these cool little to-do list papers. They're like little perforated list papers. So I've been trying to keep a running list here. And one thing I find with morning pages, especially if I do it in the morning, I don't always. I don't think that you have to. I know that's what Julia says, but I think that whatever time that you need to just free write and just get that stuff out of your head. Let's get these coins out of the way. All right. No thanks. All right. Let's start that break because I'm going to be rambling. I was going to say, every time that I do morning pages, especially when I do it in the morning, the thing that inevitably comes out is stuff I want to do. So almost always my morning pages is about like at least a quarter a to-do list. I'm really bad at to-do lists. I love making them, and then I just never follow them in the sense that I rewrite them a lot. I kind of feel like bullet journaling would be really, I mean, I was going to say it would be really good for me, but that's not true. It's really good for me in the sense that like I love rewriting things. That's just how my brain works, is that if I rewrite it a lot, then eventually it'll get done. But at the same time, like I would just spend way too much time on it. And I know that for myself. I know that bullet journaling would be a rabbit hole that I would never come out of, which is why I've avoided it for so long. I love planners, but there's something about just a list that really works for me rather than the structure. I think I said this exactly in my video, right? It's like my brain simultaneously craves structure like crazy and yet pushes it away pathologically. Like I get shudders when I see structure. I'm like, no, absolutely not. I reject it. And yet I want it so bad because I want to be that person, right? But I know that I am not. Every year I'm like, I'm not gonna buy a planner this year. If you catch me buying a planner this year, yell at me. And then I go and do it anyway. Absolutely no self-control when it comes to stationery. Especially planners. Like it is pathological at this point. And I think that's true of a lot of people. A lot of stationary people. And I think that we're all aware of it. I don't know though sometimes, right? Sometimes you watch those planner videos and it's like, do you people understand how much you're spending on stickers? You don't have to spend that much on stickers. Thankfully, that is not where my compulsion lies. Stickers do not do it for me. Paper and pens. Pens do it for me. Ever since I started using fountain pens, though, this is my secret. Fountain pen, bottle of ink, I bought this like 4 years ago, and there is still so much in there. I used to be a gel pen person. If you are a gel pen person, and you hate how much packaging and waste and money you are spending, become a fountain pen person. That's my secret. Anyway. That's not the topic for today. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Here's what my list says. I want to get my jam zine up. So we're going to switch over to Affinity Designer. I'm going to make a cover. We're going to upload my zine for the jam. And then that'll probably take our 25-minute Pomo. And then we will start making a new zine. And hopefully that's not going to be a lot of Pomos today. I don't feel like it's going to take me a ton of time. But you never know. We got 10 seconds left. Let's drink some coffee. If you're a regular here, you know that... Oh, that was a fast 10 seconds. You know that my coffee almost always goes cold. So I'm trying to drink it fast before I lose it. All right, we're going to do 25 minutes now. We are going to... Oh my God, I just had this moment of like, did I remember to turn the mic back on? Have I just been talking to no one? I did remember to turn the mic back on. You know what I didn't do, though? I didn't click into the chat. I always kind of forget that you're there, chat. You're so quiet. Okay. We're going to do 25 minutes. And we are going to... There we go. We're starting. We're going to switch over to Designer. This is Affinity Designer. I highly recommend this. I was never a Photoshop person, which kind of thank God I was never a Photoshop person, because I know that there's lots of people that they started using the Adobe suite and now they're just so comfortable and so used to it that they don't feel like they can move to something else. Anyway, this is Affinity. We are going to make a cover for this zine that I finished last week. So, the cover that we've got here, this is what I usually do to make a cover, is I will just take these elements that are the cover. I need to do a little rearranging. Sorry. I need my keyboard. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a blank page and I'm going to copy everything that's on this cover. I'm going to paste it down here in this nice big white space. And we're going to flip it around, but it's going to be... Oh, no, it actually stayed. That's interesting. Oh, it didn't stay. It's opposite now. It's opposite. Might work. It might be fun to do this. God, that's kind of funny, actually. I kind of like that. What if we made this super opaque? What would this look like? Do we like that? That's kind of fun, right? Huh. I'm almost into it. Let's do it as a... And then I'm just going to do a screenshot. I'm just going to crop. I don't know if you can see this. I don't think you can see this. Oh. Yeah, I'm just going to crop. And then save. And then we're going to go back to Designer. So this one is going to be kind of basic. I really kind of hate the itch dimensions, the aspect ratio. Like, I don't understand it, really. It seems so odd to me, but maybe it's a classic aspect ratio and I just don't know. Like, is this like what, 4:9? Is that the old TV one? This is all I'm gonna do, because the whole purpose of this designer document is that it's a template that's the exact pixels and aspect ratio. So you just throw anything in there, make sure it fits, and it's guaranteed to be what you need for itch. We're going to call this itch next. Here we go. And now we're going to go back to Safari and we're going to submit. We are ready to submit my project. Create new. Upload that cover image right away. And there we go. I guess. Do we capitalize it? What do you think? I kind of not capital because it's not up there. It's not on the cover. So I did not capitalize it on the cover. What is this? It's a workbook. I want to put that in there. A workbook. A workbook to figure out what's next feels too long to me, though. That's the thing. Maybe just 4. But I don't want to duplicate the title. Yeah. That is Itch's suggestion. Don't just put the title again, and I agree, right? It's very much kind of like YouTube as well, too, right? You don't want your title and your thumbnail to be exactly the same, because what am I trying to say? Like, don't waste that space, right? Don't be redundant. If you have the space, use it, right? Use it wisely to get some more information in there. So I do want to say a workbook for something, though, but I don't know what yet. We're going to leave it. I'll leave it for the moment. We are going to... Oh, did I get the PDF yet? Let's find out. No. Okay. I need to... So... going to delete that page and export to PDF. Looks like I accidentally saved the pages file into my Zine folder. All right, there we go. So PDF and then description. Here is where I always kind of feel stuck. It's kind of the worst part about publishing is trying to write your own copy. Like, I fully understand why people get other people to do this. Oh. I'm just going to look at this Pomo screen. It looks like it's stuck. Yeah, it was stuck. What I do want to do, though, is I want to copy. And in fact, I think I should stick this in a document so that I can copy it easier than just always going to this page. So here we go. And right, because I can then take this and throw it in the I'm going to put that in Apple Notes so that next time oh, that was weird. My phone just connected. I heard a chime in the background. I was like, what was that? Was that the timer? Oh, it was my phone connecting and becoming a camera. Okay. So it is jam number 4. The theme was next. And then I have to actually write like a little description. So all right. I think that's okay. Oh, look at that. We have AI disclosure now. I like this. No, absolutely not. All right, for custom noun, I am going to change it though to workbook because it's a little bit different than a regular zine. Oh, look at that. There's a tag for no AI. Interesting. I don't know if there might be a tag for like fill in, but I don't know. All right, we got cover. Oh my gosh, I'm glad I scrolled back up because now we gotta finish filling that in. So a workbook for what? It's too easy to just say for what's next. And that's not what I want to say. Maybe we just say a workbook. I don't think I have anything better right now. A workbook for you? A workbook for... Wow, it's really raining out there. A workbook for our time. A workbook for the season. That should be the tagline for the one I'm going to make today. Actually, I'm just going to go with workbook right now because I don't have something good. All right. Just going to double check everything. There we go. Yes. Public. I don't understand this. Only those who already own the game or get a download key. I don't understand this. Why would that be checked by default? I don't know. All right, there it is. It is up. We've got 2 submissions. And the top of my itch page used to be so colorful for a change. And now we're back to my I made this in Pages. All right. There we go. That is one thing checked off my list. And it didn't even take the full 25 minutes, so that's good. I think next. What do you think? Is there one more sip of coffee in here? Yeah, that was it. That was the last sip. That's going to be stone cold soon. All right, now we got to look at pages. Now we're going to make a zine. So, now I have no space. And we are going to new mini zine. Document only. And this is a weird thing that OBS does, is that even if you are in the same application, what it's actually doing is capturing the window. So you actually have to switch it to a different window. in OBS. Like, you have to do that in OBS. Because like in the internet browser window, it's just different tabs. So you don't have to worry. It'll just, my head in this little circle is not in the center, and that is bothering me. So we're going to fix that. It looks better. It's not in the center of the sidebar. All right. New zine. It's only 1 hour into the stream. We're finally getting... Whew. Dogs are very loud today. We are finally getting to it. So, the hope is that... See, we still have 6 minutes left of this focus session. Even though we're really not focusing, I'm just rambling. I'm going to start this zine, and then hopefully I can do it in the 25 minutes. So that'll be like a 30-minute zine, right? That seems possible. So, first things first. No, wait. Very first thing first. Let's rename this. We can save 24/11/24. Look at that. All right, and we're going to call it... I think I'm going to call it Autumn. So I had this... I don't want to put it in documents. Why are you there? Pages. While I was doing my morning pages, I had this idea that way back in 2015, so long ago. Can you believe how that's, oh my God. I just realized next year that's 10 years. So the very first time that I did Sunday Zine, that I did a project that I called Sunday Zine, was 10 years ago next year. Wow. Wow. I didn't realize that until this moment. Should I do something to like celebrate 10 years? I don't know if I can do it again, if I can do weekly zines again. I mean, I haven't even really been doing weekly zines here, right? Like, I don't always finish one every stream. And now I'm going to a 2-week stream, or a bi-weekly, I should say. A 2-week stream. Can you imagine that? Streaming for 2 straight weeks? I'm sure somebody's done it. Yeah, the Desert Bus people, right? They do like a super long stream. What was I going to do? I was going to write the date. All right, Sunday, November 24. So when I first did Sunday Zine, that summer, I made a zine called Things to Do When It's Goddamn Hot Out. Because that summer was like crazy hot, like way too hot, which is now just normal, right? That's just every summer where I live, but it never ever used to be. So as I was writing my morning pages right now and thinking about this zine, about doing something for things to do in autumn, I was like, oh, I could make a zine for every season, in the vein of, here's a list of things to do when it is goddamn hot, when it is goddamn dark, when it is goddamn windy, maybe during spring, goddamn cold when it is winter. So that zine that I made, actually I was kind of thinking, I wonder if I can find. I don't think I did it in pages though back then. No, I definitely did not. Because back then I was making my zines in, was that the open office years? I think so. So I would have to remake that zine because it was a quarter page zine. So I'd have to remake it as a mini zine and then do like a whole little series. I think that would be fun. I think that would be good. Let me see. Let me see if I can find it though. Because, it should be in here. We just need to. Here we go. Wow, it wasn't even summer. Oh, I suppose it was. It was June. Okay. It was June that I made this scene. All right, let's take a look. I'm going to have to add. Give me a second. I'm going to have to add a screen capture. And we're going to call it PDF. And it's going to be window preview. Oh, there we are. That was the timer. All right, so this is the zine that I made called Things to Do When It's Goddamn Hot Outside. So this is, I'm going to switch. I'm going to start our 5-minute break while we're talking about this zine. So this is a quarter page zine. This was the cover. So I put the list right on the cover. We've got number 1, make sun tea, find shade, cut your hair short. I always do this. Take photos of the sun, bury your feet in the sand, nap in a hammock, run through a sprinkler, cook on the grill. So I did this whole list to fill the front page. And then for some other pages, the inside pages, I wrote longer things. So we've got right outside, make tacos, wear short shorts, drink limoncello, live underground. So it was like list plus essay. So this is kind of what I'm thinking about following this format for this zine. Except now we're going to do things to do when it is goddamn dark outside. And I kind of feel like we could do the same thing. Like do half list, half essay. We got 3 minutes. All right, let's work on the title. We don't want it to be this big. Definitely want it to be smaller. Maybe like a 14 we could do. Doesn't look good at 14 though, does it? Doesn't quite fit either. All right, we're going to change this font. What are we going to do? I do like Rockwell. Oh yeah, that looks good. Rockwell comes in a regular And the regular, yeah. We could make it just a little bit bigger. Things to do when it's... do we like that? Or do we like it like that? I don't think I want it centered. I think it'll look better if it is justified. Yeah. But we're going to bring it up to the top. And we're going to put some margin in there because it looks like there's nothing. So I don't like it going to 3 lines though, like that. Maybe we can get it to stay. So all the middle pages have a 0.3. I kind of feel like that break time should have gone off by now, huh? Did the timer get stuck again? No? Okay, we got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds of break time left. I mean, I do kind of like how it's like a step, right? It's like a outside dark. We have like a stair step going on, except going down. It's not bad. All right, that was our break time. Now we are going to 25 minutes. Can I make this zine in 25 minutes? Here's the question. So we're going to make a list. So we're going to start. Yeah, I think I want one more. And there we go. I'm going to start with just a list. But I'm also kind of thinking about what do I want to write about that's in the middle? What do I want to put on the front that's on the list? What do I want to write about more that's in the middle? So how about, where are we? I mean, we just started the timer, so 4 minutes is not quite enough. I'm going to mute and just write for a little bit. So you can watch me write, but I'm going to mute so that I don't feel like I have to talk, because then I won't write very fast if I feel like I have to talk, right? All right. All right. That's 20. I think the 20 will be good. It is really dark, isn't it, when that light goes off? I have this little... Oh, that one's not plugged in. Ah, bugger. All right. We'll just have to be a little bit dark today. I have this little light. Here, I'll show you. Like that. And it does not hold a charge at all. It barely lasts an hour, this thing. So if I don't charge it every single time that I use it, it will go. It'll just go out. It'll just go out. Okay, so I wrote a list of 20 things. And we're going to put 10 on the front. And then I'm going to fill the rest of the pages with writing about them. So they're not necessarily going to stay in this order, right? Like I might want to... I think I definitely want to put... use a light box on one of the inside ones. So we're going to do that. Here's a little thing that I just discovered. So this is... Oh, wait. You know what? I might have to move my head. Okay. I'll move my head. So you see here, we have bullets and lists. And then down at the bottom, the very, very bottom, you can actually choose what number you want it to start from. So each page, you can make it continue from the last one. Very cool. So you still get the formatting, right? The correct formatting and kerning here of the bullet points. So they all match up like that. But you get the correct numbers. Awesome. I just learned this. So we have 10 that I want to spread out into 6 pages. So obviously there's going to be more than one on a couple of pages. Not all of these are going to be just one full thing, which I kind of like. I kind of like that. So this one is going to be oh, but what number is it going to be? Okay, let's just go through and make all of these numbered bullets. Let's start there. I can do that. I could maybe select all and do this. I don't know. All right. So that's one. And then I have this thing sitting in my clipboard. So use a light box. We're going to write about. Most of the ones on the front are kind of the ones I want to write about. I think that I want to make some soup, because I can do like a really quick soup recipe on one of these pages. And I was thinking record your days would be a good one to write about. And I feel like eat your vegetables would be a good one to write about. And maybe light a candle. Just because I've been super into scented candles recently. But it's so hard to find a good one. Like, it's nearly impossible to find a good one. The best scented candles that I have ever found are ones that I bought from Trader Joe's, of all places. I bought these when I was in Seattle last October, not this October, but last October. And they're like autumn themed scented candles. One of them was like maple sugar cookies, which was delicious and like genuinely smelled like it. It did not smell chemically at all. Almost all the scented candles that I try, they just smell like chemicals to me. They do not smell good. One of them is spiced chai, and the other one is autumn leaves. It's excellent smells. I don't know if they have them this year, but that was 2023, so maybe they've got different smells, right? If you have a Trader Joe's near you, I do not. I'm in Canada, so if you have a Trader Joe's, go look at their candles. Okay, so then we need to resort these. How are we doing on time? We got about 9 minutes. Okay. We are not going to finish this. It was a valiant effort, but we are not going to finish it in that 125 pomo. Okay. So we're going to move stuff like hide under a blanket. We're going to move that up here to the front. Plan a summer vacation. We're going to move that to the front. Some of these are just like self-explanatory, so I don't feel like they really need a whole lot of talking. But then some of them I do want to talk about. And just kind of like explain. Like, I feel like write to a friend, I feel like I could write about. Make something by hand. Go outside. Let's put go outside up here. So we've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that we need to move around. So we're going to see. I don't think light a candle and open the blinds. Put that together. I had like an idea for carry a flashlight. But also I feel like this should go on the front because I don't have anything to say. Maybe it's like have... No, you know what? You know what this should be? This should actually be... I was going to say be prepared, but I don't think that's enough. If I do be prepared, then I got to write about it. Okay, let's do that. We have had some absolutely wild winds here. We actually had a bomb cyclone. A bomb cyclone. Can you believe that? Last weekend? Yeah. And the wind was just absolutely wild. And then like, was it 2 weeks? Maybe 3 weeks ago, my power went out like at least twice. Both times for quite a few hours. Not for like a whole day, but quite a few hours. All right, let's do soak in the bath. And I think Make Some Soup's going to get a whole page of its own. And then, what's this one? Make something by hand. Okay. Be prepared is a good one, actually, to be on this page. Oh, that's funny how it changed it. All right, so on the front page we have drink tea, plan a summer vacation, take a nap, watch your favorite show, write a book, wear comfy clothes, read an epic novel, bake bread, go outside, hide under a blanket. Okay. Those are good. And here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Right. Yes. Right. It was 10 more. That's right. All right. Now we're going to actually write. And we're going to change these bullets to 11 and 12. But I wonder, now I'm thinking, is it going to let me go to a new line and not break that? I don't think it is, right? Because if I go to a new line, that's going to be 12. That's going to be 1. Okay. Can I change that to none? Oh, okay, I can. Okay. There we go. That works. Amazing what you can do, huh? Okay, so this is going to be 13, 14. This is going to be 15, 16. I could just be writing these, Don't have to click the button. But I like to click the button. All right, 17. And then 19. It could be its own little clicker game. That would be a fun game to make, huh? Wouldn't that be fun to do like an idle clicker that was like one of these like sidebars with all of the buttons? That's a good idea. Somebody should make that. All right. While we are here, time we got 2 minutes 20. 2 minutes 20. So, I'm going to next. So, if I take off that, okay. Awesome. That is good to know. So you just unbulleted it. Nope. I pressed delete. There we go. Perfect. Now, all I need to do is write. Oof. So I should definitely finish this in the next. We've been going for an hour 34. And we got 1 minute. Okay. Okay. We can finish this today. I'm going to finish this in the next 25 minutes. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do our break. Do the 5 minutes. And I'm just staring at that timer. And then I'm going to come back and then I'm going to finish writing in the 25 minutes. So I am going to do a little, what they call in the streamer world, I'm going to do a little bio break. Partly because I need some water as well, too. So we're just going to wait for this break to start. And then I'm just going to close these tabs. Don't need these tabs anymore. We got, there we go. 8 coins. Wow. Okay. 5 minutes. I will be right back. Taking off my headphones, I realize my computer's fan is just grinding. You can't hear that, right? Man, it's loud. All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Let's take a look. So, I think I'm going to start with the soup because I feel like soup is going to be the easiest one to do. What is your favorite soup? My favorite soup of all time. And this kind of like shows I am a child of the 80s. My favorite soup is Campbell's cream mushroom. It's just top tier. Campbell's cream mushroom with Ritz crackers crumbled into it is like one of my all-time comfort foods. But we are not talking about Campbell's soup. We're not talking about, I mean, you know what? No shade. You can make some canned soup. I love making some canned soup. But is so easy to make soup. So, let's think about another one that I really love, butternut squash. A really like creamy, smooth butternut squash soup. I like to put curry powder in mine. But okay. So oh, I accidentally pressed the emoji button. Whoops. There we go. That was our 5-minute break. So now we're going to start 25 minutes. And if we're not done this zine by the end of the 25 minutes, we're going to finish it. We're going to finish it in 2 weeks. Not next week. We're going to finish it in 2 weeks. But I think we're going to finish it. I think we can do this. Okay. Pages. I think maybe I will mute myself because I write way faster when I don't feel like I have to talk. Also because the microphone and the keyboard are kind of, they both need to be in the same place and they cannot be. So it's good if I can move the microphone. All right, so here we go. We are focusing. We are writing. So I'm writing way more than I thought I would. Let's check the time. Less than 10 minutes. Okay. I mean, just about 10 minutes, basically. We can absolutely get this done. Okay, now I'm excited. I'm excited to have made something. Man, I actually did what I say I'm gonna do. I actually made a zine from start to finish. So like I am filling these entire pages. I'm using all the space. I actually did not expect that. I thought that these would be a lot shorter. It turns out that this idea has kind of been on my mind. All right, so now we've got eat your vegetables, make something by hand, light a candle, and open the blinds. I kind of feel like that one should be earlier, though, huh? I might switch those around. I might switch some pages around. All right, back into it. Can you believe that I finished at exactly that time? That's amazing. I finished exactly when that timer went off. I feel like this lady. Oh my god. All right, that's it. That's it. I'm done. I wrote. Incredible. So, we did be prepared. Talked about making an emergency bag, flashlight, batteries, protein bars. Talked about writing to a friend, whether that's email or postcard or even just in your group chat. We've got a therapy light, which I have one. I got one last year and I'm so bad at using it. So I really gotta, I mean, I keep my blinds open as much as I can, but like I wrote up here, right? Open your blinds. Like the light is out there. Some days it's gray and today it's like pure white out there. So I think I got to do a little therapy light. I got to do a little bit more, yellow light, right? Not this kind of gray white light. And then I did a little soak in the bath. I do not have a bath, so take a hot shower still counts. Make some soup. So I did my carrot squash recipe. This is kind of what I usually do. Onion, garlic, carrots, and squash. And then I like to do mostly chicken stock. I think right now I have vegetable stock in my freezer, but mostly stock. And then at the end, I will add some coconut milk to make it very creamy. Record your days. So this is about start a journal. And I actually didn't even get to like talking about recording video. I did not do that, but take pictures, and maybe I should do that. I should write and take photos and video. Yeah. Gonna do that too. And then we have eat fruits and vegetables. So a couple of my favorite things is roasted broccoli, spinach dip. I've been super into just making like a huge tub of spinach dip and eating it with bread. And carrot sticks. Like, I kind of feel like people think carrot sticks are only for summer and barbecues, but I just love them so much. I eat them when you're around. And then bananas. I have some bananas that I think actually today I might make banana bread with them because they need to be. And then a little scented candle. So I'm not wild about this sentence. Like, a treat for your senses, a little bit cheesy, but I couldn't really think of another way to say it. Like, what I want to say, it's like it is for all of your senses, right? Like, you get the light, you get the warmth, you get the scent. And then like if you get a candle like my maple sugar one, you kind of get like a little bit of taste as well too. So it reminds you of cookies. And then we have make something by hand. So stop scrolling and like keep your hands idle with something. Pick a craft. And then open the blinds. Like I said, the light is still there. I keep my blinds mostly closed, but I always keep at least one open so that light will come in. Sometimes I remember to close it at night. A lot of times I don't. Usually you want to close it to keep it warm. So there it is. That's it. I'm so happy with that. I'm so happy that we actually finished it. Yay. Thank you, Bev. Yes, I pushed myself and I did it. And we went long today, man. It's 2 hours, 11 minutes. So, hello to the people who made it to the end of the replay. I don't know who all is going to be watching this one, but all right. because we went long, I'm not going to upload it today. I will, well, maybe I will upload it this afternoon. First, I have to eat, though. Gotta have some breakfast. I didn't have breakfast. I only had coffee. All right. So, I will not see you next week. Oh, that was the end of our 5 minutes. I am not going to do this live next week. I'm putting myself onto a brand new 2-week schedule, so fortnightly. So the Sunday zine stream is now going to be every other week. But when I come back, it's going to be the deadline for the jam. So if you've got something for the jam, get it in. You've got 2 weeks left. 2 weeks, because today still counts, right? You could still make something today. And then jam number 5. Can you believe we're on jam number 5 now? I can't believe that. I can't believe how long I've been doing this. Jam number 5 is going to start on December 8th. So number 4 is going to end, and then number 5 is going to start on the same day, and I will be streaming that day. All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out in the chat. Thanks for hanging out in the replay. And I will see you next time.